back at it again. This is where we're at today. I really don't think you're supposed to shoot up here. It's not that far off the street, but people do anyway. So maybe we can find some brass. I see some good stuff right off the bat. This stuff I don't want. 45. Aluminum. Probably mess up my eyes if I were to reload it. That's steel. A lot of 22. So. Sorry if it's windy. I don't know if there's any more up here. This is a little bit hard to get to, so I was hoping maybe there'd be more, because it may discourage some people. But looks like that's not the case. I feel like almost every time I go out, I see people hunting for brass, and I'm just getting into it, and now I think I know why. Everyone's doing it, and it helps pay for the hobby, I guess. But there's some people you can tell they don't even shoot. They just collect the brass and sell it, I guess. Maybe they do shoot, I don't know. What do I know? There's not too much up here. Okay, we'll go to the next stop then. This is a bumpy road we got here. I almost spilled my gluten-free coffee. So we're gonna go down it real slow. Whoa. And there's a spot, there's some stuff over there I wanna check out. There's pizza on the ground. Their stuff. Just because there's shells everywhere doesn't mean you have to trash it, but it sucks. Alright, we're down this hill. When I get to the stop, I'll put you back on. Just went over a bunch of shiny stuff. Is that just high brass? Yeah. It's hard to tell when you're going kind of quick. Darn. Okay. Keep going. Alright, this place might have some stuff here. A little bit farther back from the road. Still a little close for me, but might do some shooting here. I don't know. See what we find. I just want to find someone that did like a mag dump, and there's freaking 20 shells right here. I'm thinking all the times I did that, I left a nice present for somebody to come pick up. anybody has an idea on how to process these shotgun shells with the high brass, I mean, I can still send in brass for recycle, but how do you get the plastic part out? I don't know. Melt it? That could take some time and energy. Toxic fumes? I don't know. Sounds like a bad idea. I think all this is picked over. Yeah. All right, we're gonna try to find a better spot that is a little bit more secluded. That's 22. Oh, here's one. It's funny how you just find one, like someone just shot one round and then walked 100 feet, you know? I don't really do that unless I have a course set up. But there's not really much room at this site to run a course. So, especially with all the rocks here. I just don't see it. So that means that someone picked it over already. I think we'll head back to where we were yesterday. We'll check the spots that people were shooting at. See, I always find stuff walking back to the truck too. It's funny. Last time I cut you off too early, I found some 223 and some extra 9mm. This time I only found one. Alright, we'll add to it. 2 stops. It could be a good sign when you get to the next spot and you've already got something to pick up. Oh, that's 22. It's lying to me. 223. That's brass, or steel, I mean. 122 here. No one picks up the 22. Should I start picking up 22? Recycle it for poundage? Maybe. I feel like you could spend days out here just looking, and you keep finding stuff. There's an unused 22. And I'm walking back to the truck. We'll see if I find any. I'm actually, yep, see? It always happens this way. Unused 22, 223. Oops. So, I'm not gonna shoot here because I didn't realize that's all rock. And when you shoot into rock, it ricochets. And I don't feel like bleeding today. So, or making anybody else bleed. So we'll go. Let's see, there's someone else doing brass over there. We'll go shoot somewhere else. I think that guy's looking for stuff too. So there's 3 of us out here today. Where is he? Somewhere, there he is. So these guys come out here earlier than I do. It's 9 o'clock, almost 10 now. Here's some light. 1, 2. I guess I gotta zoom out so you guys can see. 3. today. Not much going on. I might try another spot here in a little bit. I'm waiting on a phone call and they don't have cell reception at the next spot. So I might do that after I get the phone call. That's it for now. There's some shiny stuff over here, probably 22. 22. Alright. Keep it moving. Alright, we're at our full stop here. There's some brass on the ground. I have not inspected it yet, but a little bit better over here. Higher backstop, not as rocky. I don't really like shooting across a road, as you can see when paved here, but I can keep an eye on it pretty easily. It's a pretty open road. But I'll do some shooting here. I got some hand loads that I need to shoot, 9mm. I loaded some, my first time loading them, and they're a little underpowered. The slide wasn't cycling all the way, so you get some stovepipes and whatnot. I added just a touch more powder to it, so we'll see how they work. Here's the rounds that I loaded. The ones face up are the underpowered ones. These ones face down are the ones that I loaded this morning with a little bit more powder. Got two different pistols here. This is a Stoeger 9mm. I think it's the 9C, STR 9C. See if I can get some light for you guys. I like it. Works well. Stoeger's made by Beretta. It's been reliable for me. Mechanic TP9. This is the second gen one with the decocker. I remember a lot of people were trashing it because of the decocker, but I haven't had any problems with it. It's been really reliable for me. Cheap, easy gun. It's good for testing this stuff too, because I don't really care that much if it breaks. So we'll get it loaded up and shoot it. All right, so we're gonna start with the hand loads that are under power, just so I can show you guys what's going on. We'll do 3. It's been inconsistent. I'd say 1 out of every 5 works, which tells me that the powder die that I have is not precise. But with 9mm, I'm not looking to be that precise. Once I get into hand loading 308 for the bolt action, I'll care more about being precise. If you guys can see me, yeah, you guys can see me. Okay. 2 worked. The third one didn't eject. Really? We'll load some more in there real quick. And I think just a hair more powder is going to fix what my problem is here. We'll put 5 in. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about here. Didn't fully eject. Drop the mag, moves around, clear it. So I'll get rid of these ones out of here, and we'll throw in the hotter ones I made, and I'm taking extra safety. Whenever I load a new round, I use 1, look away. That feels a lot stronger. Gun's clear. Probably sounds louder. Let's do 2. 1, 2. So on my die, that was just a quarter turn. Get a little bit more powder in there. Try again. Oh yeah. Yep. Fix my problem. Let's try another 3 right now. Yep. Works. Let's try it with the Stoker. And we'll throw a couple rounds through the 365 as well that I carry. 1, 2, 3. I would say that in terms of recoil, this is probably the least strongest spring in here. I would say Stoker is second. And then my 365's got a pretty strong spring to it. So it needs these hotter loads. Let's try again. Oh yeah. I might tone it down a little bit. Try the 365. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. But if you guys have any suggestions on this and you reload, let me know. Okay, here's 3. I like it. Loaded hollow points in here too, because I don't feel like loading up the mag again. Sweet, so I fixed my problem. I'm probably gonna do a little bit more shooting. I brought out a couple ARs. I'm gonna shoot those. And then I'm gonna have to pull all these, the rest of them. I need to go get a bullet puller, pull these, and then refill them with the correct amount of powder.